Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. So for today's video, I will continue chapter 1, which is indices, and we will continue for subtopic 1.2, which is law of indices. Okay, from your previous video, we already learned two law of indices, which is multiplication and also division. And then now for today, we are going to learn the third law of indices, which is power, related to the power. Okay, look at here. This one, a to the power of m in bracket to the power of n. Okay, it means that it will equal to, based on the law of indices, this one we can solve it by, we can equal this one as a m times n. Then you got e to the power of mn. That's it. Okay, now look at the example. Okay, for this one, example 9, simplify each of the following. So the question asks you to simplify based on this form. Okay, so based on what I told you just now, so this one 3, 4, how to solve this one? Okay, 3, which is the base, and then power 4, 3 to the power of 4 in bracket to the power of 2. So what should you do with 4 and 2? You need to multiply. So 4 times 2, 8. So that's it. Okay, and then now look at B. Same goes as A. Okay, H, which is the base, and then to the power of 3 in bracket to the power of 10. So you need to multiply both of this power. 3 times 10, 30. That's it. Okay, so now look at C. Okay, for C, negative y in bracket to the power of 6, and then in bracket to the power of 3. So what is your answer? You can solve it like this. Negative 6 in bracket. Why should we put bracket? Because there is negative here. So that's why you need to put bracket. So what is the operation between both of this power is multiply. So 6 times 3, 18. That's it. Okay. Okay, so now look at question number 2. Determine whether the following equations are true or false. Okay, look at A. This one, the question asks you to determine whether the left hand side, is it correct with the right hand side? So how you want, because of what? There is a difference between the positions of the power. 4 to the power of 2 in bracket to the power of 3. But for this side, 4 to the power of 3 in bracket to the power of 2. So the positions of power is different between both sides. So is it equal between both of these? So how you want to know? Okay, just do it like solve this one first. First side, 4, 2 times 3 multiplied by 3, so you got 6, right? And then equal, is it equal with this one? Okay, let's see. Base 4, 3 times 2, 6 also. So it means that 4 to the power of 6 equal to the 4 to the power of 6. Then this one is true. Okay, so same goes as this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, solve this one first, which is base 2, and then 3 times 4, 12. Okay, equal to base 2, and then 2 times 6, 12 also. Okay, even there is the power is different, but if you multiply with both of this power, you got 12, and then for this side you got also 12. So it means that this side and this side is equal, so it means it's true. Okay, so now look at this one. Okay, look at this one. Okay, now okay, this one 3, base 3, this side base is 3, and then 2 times 6, 12. Okay, equal with 27. Okay, look at here. The difference is this is base 3, but this one is base 27. So what should you do? It's okay. Okay, never mind. We will solve this one first. Okay, base is 27, and then 2 times 4, 8, right? Okay, now the base is different, so you cannot end until here. You need to proceed with the working. So this one 3, base 3 to the power of 12 equal to 27. Can you make it as base 3? So use method of repeated division method. So 27, okay, wait, alright, okay, so look at here. Okay, so 27 make it as base 3, eh? Okay, so what should you do? You need to divide 27 with 3. Okay, now 3. 27 divided by 3, then you got 9. Okay, do it until you got 1, and then you need to stop. And then divide again by 3. So what you got? You got 3. Okay, now another one, divide by 3 again, and then 1 times 3, you got 3. So stop until here. Then how many? Okay, now the base will become 3, and then the power will become how many you divide, how many times you divide by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So 3 to the power of 3, like that. Okay, so we know that the base already equal with this side. So this one 3, and then in bracket, okay, this one to the power of 3, and then 8. Don't forget 8. Okay, so okay, I hope you can see, but it's okay. Okay, it's okay. I will proceed here. Okay, 3, 12 equal to 3 to the power of 3, 8, right? So 3, 12 equal to 3 times 8. 3 times 8, you got 24. Base is 3, you got 24. So this one 3 to the power of 12. This one 3 to the power of 24. So we know that this one is not equal to this one. So not equal. So means this is for C, it is false. Okay, I hope you can see and understand. Alright, that's it. Okay, now for power we done for this one, and then now we proceed to the next power, which is okay, to the next law of indices regarding to power. Okay, now if the question give you like this, which is a to the power of m times a to the power of n in bracket to the power of p, so how you want to solve? Okay, so the way is you need to p multiply by power of this one, which is m, then you got a to the power of mp. Okay, then multiply a, and then this one p times n, then you got np. So the answer is a to the power of mp times a to the power of np, like that. Okay, it's okay if you still confused. I will give you some example. Okay, now look at example 10. Okay, the question asks you to simplify. Simplify means permudahkan. So simplify each of the following. Okay, now how you want to solve this? Okay, look at A. Okay, I will show you the working. Okay, A. Okay, look at here. Okay, 7, right? This one 7. 7, 3 times 5, 4. Okay, how you want to solve this one? Okay, the way is you need to, okay, 7, write the base, which is 7, and then the power you need to multiply by this one. 3 times 3, then you got 9, and then multiply with 5, which is the base, and then the power of the base 5 you need to multiply by 3 also. 4 times 3, 12. So like this. That's it. That is the answer. Okay. So now look at B. B. Okay. 2 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 3. And then times 11 to the power of 2, close bracket, to the power of 5. So, how you want to solve? Okay, the way is, okay, like this. Okay, 2, which is the base, just copy back the base, and then the power you need to multiply with 5. So, 4 times 5, 20. Okay, times with 5, which is the base, and then the power for the base 5, you need to multiply with 5 also. 5 times 3, 15, and then times with 11, which is and then the power for the base 11, you need to multiply with 5 also. So 2 times 5, 10. So that's it. This is the answer. Okay. Okay, now look at C. Alright. So P2Q3R, and then to the power of 4. Okay, now this one, this is not mentioned to you whether it is multiplied or not, right? So you need just consider this one as P square Q to the power of 3 and R. So this one, all the power must multiply by 4, which is for base P, which the power of 2 must multiply by 4. So P, 2 times 4, 8. And then for Q to the power of 3, right? Times with 4, you got 12. And then for R, there is no power. So I already told you from our previous lesson that if there is no power, so we need to consider R to the power of 1. Okay, so 1 times with 4, then you got 4. So that's it. This is the answer. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, now what else? Okay, now look at the next example, which is D. Okay, I will show you one by one. Okay, 5m to the power of 4, m to the power of 3, close bracket, to the power of 2. Okay, alright, so how you want to do it? Okay, so there is constant here, right? So the constant is 5, and then 5 you need to power with 2. So 5 to the power, okay, okay, it's okay lah. This is 5, right? 5 no power, right? So if there is no power, we need to consider 5 to the power of 1. So 1 times 2, you got 2. Okay, m, now m to the power of 4. 4 you need to times with 2. So you will get 8. And then now n, which is power 3, you need to multiply with 2. So 6. That's it. Okay, no, wait. Okay, 5 square, what is your answer? 5 square is 25. So m to the power of 8, n to the power of 6. So that's it. This is the answer. Okay. Now for E. Okay, I will show you for E. Okay, 2 to the power of 5 over 3 to the power of 2. Okay, and then to the power of 4. So how you want to solve this one? Okay, it's easy. Don't worry. If there is a fraction here, okay, first thing you need to, okay, look at this one. This one for the numerator, which is numerator this one, for the numerator, which is base 2, the power is 5, right? So you need to multiply with 4. So 5 times 4, 20. Okay, now done for numerator. Now denominator here, this one, base 3. So base 3, and then the power of 2, you need to multiply also with 4. So 4 times 2, 8. So your answer will be like this. That's it. Okay, like this. Okay, this one 8, eh? Alright. So now E done. Now we go to F. Okay, F. 2x cubed over 3y7. and then close bracket to the power of 4. Don't worry. Okay, just proceed like I told you based on law of indices. Okay, with 2 is the constant, right? So 2, there is no power. So we need to consider 2 to the power of 1. Okay, now write back the base, which is 2. 1 multiplied by 4, you got 4. Okay, now for x. X, the power is 3, right? Okay, 3 to the power of 4. 12. Okay, done for numerator. Now look at the denominator. Okay, denominator 3. There is a constant which is 3. We know the power is 1. Okay, so the same goes as at the numerator. So 1 you need to multiply by 4. Then you got 3 to the power of 4. Y. And then y, the power 7 you need to multiply by 4 also. So 7 times 4, you will get 28. Okay, so you got 28. Now, okay, look at here. Okay, 2, the constant, you need to solve the constant. Okay, 2 to the power of 4. Then you got 16. Okay, 16. This one, copy back, x to the power of 12. Okay, over with 3 to the power of 4. 3 to the power of 4, the answer will be 81. And then y to the power of 28. That's it. Stop until here. The constant, which this one, the constant, you need to solve. Don't make it just like this. You need to solve. And then for the unknown, just copy back. Okay, now done for F. Now look at G. Look at G. G. 3m square n cube to the power of 3 divide by 6m 3n. Okay, now okay, so what should you do? Okay, this one, look at this one. Okay, okay, wait. Alright, so look at this one. This one, the power of 3 just for the positions at the numerator. For denominator, the power of 3 is not for denominator. It is only for numerator. Because of what? Look at the bracket here. That is the importance of bracket. To know that the power is owned by what positions. Okay, now look at F, the difference. Look at the difference between F and G. Okay, F, the bracket is from numerator to denominator. So means that the power of 4 ni owned by numerator and denominator. But for G, the power which is 3 only for numerator, not for denominator. Because of what? Because of the bracket here. Okay. Okay, now solve it. Okay, 3 to the power of to the power of 1. Then you know 3, 1 times 3, 3. Okay. Now m, 2 times 3, 6. Okay, now n to the power of 3. 3 times 3, 9. Okay, done. So this one, nothing, right? So just copy back. 6m to the power of 3n. Okay, now. Okay, now what should you do? Okay, so solve this one. 3 to the power of 3. What is your answer? 27. You got 27. And then m, 6n to the power of 9 over with 6m, 3n. Okay, now. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, now. How you, okay, this one you need to simplify. If the question asks you to simplify, okay, if the question asks you to simplify, so it means that you need to simplify as possible as you can. So what should you do? 27 with 6. Can we simplify? Yes. 166. Okay, and then you know, okay, multiply with 3, right? 6 over 3, you got 2, and then 27 divide by 3. 27 divided by 3, you got 9. Okay, so done 9. Okay, this one 2. Okay, now look at m to the power of 6. This one m to the power of 3, right? So you need to, okay, this one 3. Okay, so just erase this one, and then m6. Okay, class. Okay, I will proceed with question G. Okay, for the constant we already done. We already simplify for the constant. Okay, now how to solve the unknown m and n, because in the denominator there is the unknown m also, and also unknown n. Okay, how you want to solve? You need to, okay, m to the power of 3, it was in the denominator, right? So if you want to solve the unknown m to the power of 6 with the unknown m to the power of 3, which is the position was in a denominator, you need to bring the m to the power of 3 to the numerator, which is, okay, how you want to do it? Okay, so the way is, okay, you know the constant is 9 over 2. 9 over 2. Okay, we know the numerator is m to the power of 6, right? It's m to the power of 6. And then m to the power of 3, you need to bring m to the power of 3 to the numerator. So if you want to bring the m to the power of 3 to the numerator, you need to 3, you need to minus with 3. You need to make it as minus 3. This one positive, right? So if the denominator bring upward, then it will become negative 3. Same goes as n, but before that do it n. Okay, n to the power of 9. Okay, now there is n in the denominator, right? And then the power is 1. So if you want to bring it to the upright, which is bring it to the numerator, then you need to negative 1 like this. Okay, so solve it. 9 over 2. Okay, 6 minus 3, m to the power 6 minus 3, then you got 3. And which is to the power of 9 minus 1, you got 8. Okay, so like this. Okay, this one I bring it to upright for m and 3, for m and n. It is based on the law of indices. Okay, law of indices number 5 here. This is the law of indices that I apply for this question. Okay, if the, okay, look at this one. 1 over a to the power of n, right? And then if we want to make it if you want to move this one to the numerator, or bring it upward, then you need to make it as like this. A to the power of negative 1. There must be have a negative 1 for the power. Okay, okay, done for question G. Okay, now look at question H. Okay, I hope you can see. Okay, question H, it's a little bit complicated, but it's okay. Okay, 2x 3y 4, and then 4 times with 3xy to the power 2 3, and then over 36x 10 y 12. Okay, now look at this one. This is the question, the last question for H. It's long, right? So don't worry. Okay, so what should you do? Solve for this one first. Okay, so as usual, 2 to the this one and this one 1, and then you copy back. 2 1 times 4, you got 4. Okay, now x, the power is 3, right? 3 times 4, 12. Okay, now y, the power is 4 times with the power, which is 4 times 4, 16, right? 16. Okay, now done for this part. Okay, now multiply with, okay, this one. Alright, so 3, which is to the power of 1 times with 3, then you got 3 to the power of 3. X, okay, the power is 1, right? 1 times 3, you got 3, and then y, to the power of 2, right? Then you need to multiply by 3. 2 to the power of 3. 2 times 3. 6. Okay, done for the numerator. Now look at the denominator. Okay, for the denominator, it's okay, just divide. Alright, so copy back 36 x to the power of 10, y to the power of 12. Okay, now what should you do? Okay, so what should you do? Alright, so 2 to the power of 4, what do you get? 2 to the power of 4. 2 to the power of 4. Then you got 16. This one 16. Copy back. X 12. Y 16 times with 3 to the power of 3. 27. X to the power of 3. Y to the power of 6. Okay, now over with this one. All okay. 36. X to the power of 10. Y to the power of 12. Okay, now. Okay, now. Alright, so what should you do? Okay, this one. Okay, now 16. Okay, this is the constant, right? This is the constant, okay? 16 and 27. It's a constant. It is a constant. And also 36. Okay, so what should you do? You need to take it out. Take it out all this, all the constant, which is 16 times 27 over with 36, and then close bracket. Okay, we done for the constant. Okay, now look at the x. Okay, look at the x. Okay, now solve for x first. Okay, x to the power of 12, right? Okay, and then this one y, it's okay, times or multiply, and then multiply with x for this part, x to the power of 3. If multiply, what should you do to the power for multiplication? Remember, for multiplication, what should you do? For multiplication, you need to plus. Okay, now x to the power of 12 multiply, right? So plus with 3. Okay, now look at y. Okay, sorry. Okay, this one done. X to the power of 12 multiply, then the power will be plus lah, and then with 3. Okay, now we forgot about the denominator for the x. Okay, x for the denominator, the power is 10. Okay, remember, if x to the power of 10, we bring it to the numerator, then the power of 10 will become negative 10. So same goes as this one, it will become negative 10. Okay, so okay, done for the unknown x. Now we go for y. Okay, y, the power is 16, right? 16. This one multiply with 6. If multiply, the power will become plus 6. Okay, now look at this denominator for y. The denominator, y to the power of 12, right? So if you bring it to the upright, so 12 will become negative 12. Okay, so done for all the constant and the unknown. So we solve for this one. 16 times 27 over 36. 16 times 27 over 36. Okay, you got 12. Okay, now x. Okay, 12 plus 3 minus 10. Then you got 5. Okay, now for y, 16 times 6 minus 12. Okay, then you got 10. So that's it. This is the final answer. Okay, step by step, very easy. Okay, done for the okay, now we are done for this one, which is power. This one we are done for this one. Okay,